What up, Corner Crew? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast brought to you by the Culture Corner. I got the Bad Seed as my co host tonight, special guest co host. Had to reach out to him, bring him back out.
Yeah, what's good?
Welcome back to the show, brother. Welcome back to the show. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here. You already know. This
Yes,
is
man.
like a second home.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Welcome to the family. But
Yeah.
without further ado, I want to bring on our guest of the night, Strong Island's own Nitty.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Peace. For all the listeners, it's all right, man. If you wasn't properly introduced to the name, it's Nam. You know what I mean?
I'm from Rhode Island. We pronounce everything wrong, bro. Everything.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Peace. What's going on, though, man? You know, same old, man. Just working, man.
Word.
How
I like to kick this off is I like to ask you, if nobody knew you, nobody ever heard of you, who is Nam Nitty?
Nam Nitty is hip hop. I am the epitome. I'm hip hop breathing. I'm hip hop. That's what Nam Nitty is.
Yo,
every aspect.
You know what? He just hit you with the BT.
Right.
He hit you with the BT 106 hip hop. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Nam Nitty is one of the funniest, most talented people probably that you've had on this show and this platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, first of all, before I even get into the talent, dude is hilarious.
Oh, we know. Follow him on Facebook. We know.
Yo, I'm talking real tears.
Hey, man.
Like, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about
truth.
LOL. I'm talking about LMAO.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sometimes, you know what it is, bro? Sometimes that's what's the funniest part about is that it's just the truth, man. Sometimes it just be the truth, and we all need to laugh at the truth, you know?
Yeah. Fact.
Yeah, you're not
it's
shy.
It's like that.
Him over the head with
it's like that Kevin. It's like that Kevin Hart shit, laughing at my pain shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You're definitely not shy with smacking people over the head with it either. You coming at them. Like I said a few weeks ago, it's you, Barbaric, and G Fan Black. The three of you on Facebook are ruthless, and it's so hilarious.
It's just an extension of my personality, you know. That's all.
Definitely. So, what brought you into this world of hip hop?
Ah, man. I could say my mom. My mom's only 15 years older than me. So you know what I mean? Everything really came through her. Really, if you got to start all the way back to the beginning of everything, it came through her.
So you used to listen to everything she was listening to. You was pretty much influenced. Like, what was some of the stuff she was listening to?
You know, I'm from that era, so it was the Shaka Khans and the Evelyn Champagne King. What's her name? That's her name, right? You know what I mean?
Evelyn Champagne King.
It was all of that, but you know, like I said, she was also young too, so she was coming in. She was a part of that first generation hip hop. So it's the Curtis Blows and the Run DMCs and you know what I mean, and all of that, the Furious Fives and all of that type of stuff like that. Yeah. That's what I was listening to. I was privy to listen to as a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's crazy. The reason why I asked that is because you produce. You know what I mean? And the production is phenomenal. You understand? And you could tell the ear. You could tell your upbringing. So that's why I asked. You know, that's why.
I mean, like that question is gonna spring off to mad other, you know what I'm saying, to mad other shit. But like,
yeah,
to be honest with you, like really with you, to be real with you, it's like my mom. No, like I said, I just if you go back to early days, I just remember being in the car listening to my mom's, listening to Shaka Khan, and you know what I mean. Because regardless if that's supposed to be classified as R&B, Shaka Khan's hip hop, y'all.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all from, what y'all was,
Facts.
what y'all consider hip hop, but I consider Shaka Khan hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah, she. Little stuff like that, just being in the car with mom, with moms and listening to whatever she was listening to. I gotta give a shout out to my grandmas and my grandpops too, because I'm also a bootlegger, baby. So I had those days where I would be in the bootlegger listening to the blues and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was I was blessed, man. I was saying to somebody the other day, like, I was blessed to be born in the era that I was born in, because I got a chance to get a feel of what is called. I was introduced to this shit in what the time period of what is called, some call the golden era, the 80s, the mid 80s, the late 80s. That's when I was introduced to hip hop, and it went from there. So I got to see it grow from there. Some people that is the starter of hip hop to them. You know what I mean? Like, that is the start in the early 80s, the mid 80s. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was blessed to be able to be able to see that or be a part of that, to like literally be living in that era, and then to be able to see it grow into what it's grown into.
So, seems that you produce and you write and you're a hilarious motherfucker. That's a damn sure. Producing for Seed. What's it like producing for Seed?
Producing for Seed though, it's easy, to be honest with you. I mean, with Seed, because Seed know what he want. Seed knows exactly what he want. I think that for me, myself personally, I found a pocket where I know, okay, it's either it's a little range where I could go from here to there, but I know that usually I hit somewhere in there. I can hit, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere I hit. It's like I come to the block. If I come to the block and I point that bitch the right way, I close my eyes, I'm gonna hit something, nigga. I'm gonna hit something.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack.
So I want to flip that question though.
Yeah.
See, like working with Nam.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I thought it was fairly easy. To be honest with you, I didn't expect to get so many records done with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get beats all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I just remember the first time my party cut your wisdom, Lord, but it's like the first time I hit him, he like, yeah, the beat's hard. He was really, he just wanted to get the job done. Like, all right, yeah, the verse is done, this, that, and the third. But like, yeah, who did the beat? It's like, yeah, I did the beat. So wait.
Yeah, it was for a feature, right? It was a feature.
Wait, I think I had to tell you twice. The first time I told you for the feature, and then when I hit you again, he was like, wait, yeah, you did say you did the beat, right? The first time. This motherfucker doing the beats too.
Yeah, because the beat for the features was crazy. I was like, yo, who did them shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, and I
it's an honor.
I wasn't.
It's an honor knowing that you've worked with greats, people that I consider inspirations and idols and shit like that. You've worked with them, and for me to be even and be mentioned in the same breath, or even be in their presence, bro, it's an honor. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, shit. It's an honor for me. It's always an honor to work with people who get it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I was saying, it was easy because, again, I wasn't really expecting to get so many records. I knew we would get records, but I ain't think we would get so many records. We had a few records, quite a few. I think we did like 5,
Yeah.
like something like that. I think we did like 5, and even still, like there's even still shit out of some of them packs that I still want to fuck with. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just. And again, he knows, you know what I'm saying? Like when you click with a producer and they just know, like they know. But he's an observative type of a person anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he already knew what to hit me with. From a distance, like he already knew. So that helped a lot.
I mean, it's not even. I'm gonna just to add like autocorrect, like not even from a distance. I'm a fan, so I'm not. Most niggas be ashamed, got too much pride to admit that they're a fan of their peer. Like I'm a fan. I remember the first time I seen bro first time I seen you. Shout out to Jugs Diamonds. Jugs Diamonds is actually the first person to really put me on to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jugs Diamonds. Jugs Diamonds is, that's another story. But when I really got tapped in was the one with the group project, son. When the cartoon, when y'all all in the Cadillac, like
the devil reject. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was me.
Shout to Honey
Like,
De
who the
Niro.
fuck is this thing?
Shout to Chuck B and Honey De Niro. Shout to Team Devil.
Yeah, that thing right there. That's my shit right there. I still knock that still like maybe once or twice during the week.
Me too. Yeah. No doubt.
Now, when did you know that hip hop was what you wanted to do? What age did it grab you?
Like I went through the eras. You understand what I'm saying? Like we just went through the eras. So it's like I could give you my first like the first thing I like to tell people all the time. The first time that I knew I wanted, I didn't know it was that I wanted, but I knew I wanted that. I wanted that. Was when Run came out on the stage on Crush Groove and he grabbed him, but the way he grabbed the mic and threw that shit to the one side of the stage and then walked back to the other side of the stage and then looked at the crowd and demand and the confidence, just the confidence as an MC, I wanted that. Like that was the first thing. That was the first thing when I wanted that. Redman was the first rapper that made me feel like I could do this because it wasn't. Ice Cube was the first rapper that I loved, like, but Redman was the first rapper that made me feel like I could do it, that I could do it because he wasn't. It just was natural. You know what I'm saying? It just felt natural. It just felt like this guy's not even trying that hard, but this shit is so fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Playing around, stopping in the middle of the songs, like you never heard shit like that. It felt like he was just playing around on the whole album. Like who gave this nigga an album to play around? But it was so fucking dope. So that's Redman was probably one of the first rappers that made me feel like, oh, I could do that. I think I could do that. You know what I'm saying? But Run is that. I just remember as a kid looking at Run on that stage, be that confidence that it wasn't even called swagger at the time, whatever it was called. You know what I'm saying? Bravado of that time and that era. But he had that. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted that.
Yeah. Run definitely one of them ones, man. Yeah,
I'm talking about thick Cyber Run.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. With the chops.
Yeah.
The pork chop run. Yeah, the pork chop run. Now I'm talking about that one.
Yo.
Yeah, pork chop run. That nigga was something else, son.
Yo, they don't mention him. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't mention Run.
Not enough. And I feel like even his era, even people that like Kaz and them, I might get blasted. They might get mad at me for saying what I'm saying, but like even those like a little older than him or came before him, they don't give him enough credit. Like he's just the son of Curtis Blow. That's Curtis Blow's DJ.
Yo, Sucker MCs is crazy, bro.
That's almost a solo. Yo, it's almost a solo song. The nigga DMC only got one verse on it.
Bro, that's the first, like, that's where Ray and Ghost get their shit from. Where the nigga just pop in real quick and say hello.
MOP.
Yeah.
Shit, I was watching Kid and Play the other day. Their back and forth game was kind of ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you asked me, man, like, I'm hip hop, man. Like, we'll be here all night. You know, I'll jump from over. You know what I'm saying? We'll jump from over here to over here.
Kid and Play mad slept on too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about their dance moves. I said how they used to go back and forth as a duo.
But they music, like, them as rappers, like, they was slept on, bro.
For real.
You know what I mean?
For real.
They were slept on because all people saw were the dance moves and the loud colored clothes and all that.
You just got drawn in with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me tell you, yo, Kid was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, Kid he did a lot of that writing.
Yeah, he did a lot of that writing.
Yeah.
But you know, like, he understood the assignment. You know what I'm saying? And then they had Howie T fucking with them, but towards the end,
Howie T produced. That's the same. He produced for Chubb Rock too, right?
Yeah, facts. That's a fact. Yeah, he produced for everybody at one point. He another one that don't get mentioned a lot. Like, niggas don't mention him, bro. Niggas don't mention Larry Smith, bro. Niggas don't mention Larry Smith. How you don't mention Larry Smith?
We gonna mention him in this. We gonna mention him in this interview right here today. That's what we gonna do.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout to Larry Smith. Larry Smith did all that Houdini shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What?
Yo, you want to know what's one of your favorite Larry Smith beats? I'm gonna give you mine next.
One Love.
One Love.
Yes.
That's great.
Houdini.
I think 5 minutes of funk. What's yours, Brad?
I probably have to go One Love.
One Love?
Yeah.
No, 5 minutes of funk is fire though, bro.
It
is fire. It is fire, but bro, One Love. You're lucky.
Nah, 5 minutes of funk, bro. 5 minutes of funk, bro. That shit was 5 minutes of funk came out on TV every week, every day, son. Like
your music box, it did.
That shit. I'm still trying to. I done sampled 5 minutes of funk like 3 times in my career. And I'm trying to look. I'm trying to find the fourth way to use it.
And Nas sample the what you call it version. And put Lauren on it.
Him doing that, it almost like, I mean, Meek Mills was dope. I like Meek's. No, Meek didn't use One Love. He used Why You Treat Me So Bad. See, that's what I'm talking about. After Nas, it was like you don't even want to touch that shit. Leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
Leave that shit alone. Don't even play with that like that.
I got a question I'd like to ask my guest, and it's but you're a producer and an MC, so it's going to be a 2-part question. The first part of it is, as a producer, who do you want to hear on your beats? And as an MC, who do you want to be on? Whose beats do you want to be on? Who are your holy grails?
As a producer, who would I want to produce for? I'm producing for some. First of all, let me get it. See, Nick. See, most niggas won't even take this time to do this. They instantly just go there. I want to tell you, I produce for some of the dopest MCs out there right now. Like, as far as Mr. Bad Seed, John Jiggs, my man Pils Brim, used to be called Pillsbury. Like, I produce for some brilliant MCs. Them 3 right there alone, I'll go to war with anybody with them 3. Them 3 right there, and I don't even want to rap. Like, I just let them rap. Like, but who would I want to produce for? I would like to say I mean, besides the brothers that I produced for already, I would love to do something for West Side Gun. I just feel like West Side Gun, I say him in particular, but Griselda, period, they're making, I don't think they get enough credit. I don't think they get enough credit of making some of, they are making, I want to be quoted on this line too. They have made some of the best hip hop, the most brilliant hip hop in the past 5 to 6 years. There's no one, it's almost bar none. You understand what I'm saying? I think at this point, us as in the underground hip hop heads, we take it for granted. We're taking it for granted. You understand what I'm saying? To the point where this nigga wanna quit. He don't even want. He like, I'm retiring, because we taking it for granted now. It's just like, y'all do that. This is what we know. That's what y'all do. But West Side Gun will be probably one person. I like the boy Nino Man. Like, I don't know how many people is up on Son. Like, Son get busy. He another rapper from New York. Huh?
Not familiar. I'll have to look him up. Nino Man?
Nah, Nino Man. He's
ain't he from the Bronx, right? He from the Bronx.
Harlem, I think. Harlem. Jadakiss artist. He's actually Jadakiss's artist. You know what I'm saying? It's a few, man. It's a few that jump to the mind, you know what I'm saying? Besides the legends, you know, the legendary names. I'm trying to throw the names that maybe people don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not familiar with, you know what I mean? I like that Corday kid. I was telling my man earlier. That boy rap. Like, I don't really fuck with too many young boys. Some of the young boys just don't rap, and I just hate to say it like that. It's just really just to be really flat out like that. But that Corday kid, that boy rap. You gotta check him out. See, I'm telling you.
Yo,
son get busy.
You know you need to work with, just because of your content. Like when you go get in your bag with the ladies and shit. Lady London.
She get busy too. She's stupid. Bruh. She's stupid. Yo, my man put me on.
She got the voice, and she be talking that the relationship shit. And she
the stories, yo, I like that story joint she got. She got a story joint with her and this dude. My man put me on it. Yo, shout out to John Work. John Work put me on to that shit. Word to my mother, John Work put me on probably like 2 weeks ago. Like, you don't know Lady London, mate? I'm like, nah.
That would be ill.
Yeah. Yeah.
First off, is it okay if I tell them about what we got in store coming?
We gonna go. He know. I'm pretty sure that's one of his questions. So he know about it. If you want, we gonna get there eventually, I guess. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I
just figured that since we was talking about ladies.
See, you want
segue? What's the perfect segue? Look at that man. That man, yo, you gotta put him on the payroll, Brad. You see how he tried to segue that shit real quick like that? Like,
that's great. You open the door. Baby. Do it up. Announce it.
Yeah, man. This February, this upcoming month, my next project I'm dropping on Valentine's Day. It's called Cupid Hates Me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be narrated, basically hosted, co-starring the great Nicolas Cage / Bad C. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be playing Cupid. This shit is gonna be dope, though, man. We got a real ill concept for y'all, for the underground hip hop lovers that feel like the ladies don't get any attention or get any love in that area.
How many tracks you got?
We at the wee hour with this shit. So right now we had 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on a feature or two to come back, give or take. But we had 10 solid.
10's a good one.
10 solid.
Now, is it a concept album front to back?
Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is for it to be a dope little concept album where Cupid is my homeboy, but at the same time, you know, it seems like we never get it right with the situation. Cupid never get it right, but hopefully we get it right by the end of the album.
He hard-headed, and he won't listen to Cupid. Cupid is hood. He's hood. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to kick it to him. He's
Cupid
like,
is
yo.
That's the OG, but so I just feel like he might not get it. You know what I mean? He might not get the times we live in. We live in a different times, and that's what the music is basically expressing, the times that we live in today.
Right.
Yeah, it's dope. That's dope. Yeah, when you told me about that, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I actually like concept albums. I'd rather hear a concept album than just 10 or 12 random.
Somebody just picking up the mic.
Yeah, it's like,
that's what makes the Good Kids Mad City. I think that's why people had stuck to do like the way they stuck to do is the way he came out the gate giving you something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why he stuck to everybody's ribs the way it did. You know what I'm saying? Because dude gave you a brilliant outtake.
Yeah, like you gotta have everything tied together somehow. You know, you can't have just some random songs up on there. Are you guys gonna be doing any visuals for Cupid Hates Me?
Working on a visual. I'm trying to shoot a video this weekend. For the lead single off this shit. The lead single off is basically 7 days. I'm trying to shoot a video to that this weekend. Yeah, got a dope little concept. You know what I mean?
See, you gonna be out there shooting arrows at people?
Did I do what?
Are you gonna be out there shooting arrows at people?
I don't know about arrows.
We're gonna get seed in the diaper.
Remember, Cupid's hood. It ain't arrows.
Oh, wow.
You dig? You know what I'm saying?
It ain't
arrows. This ain't your normal Cupid. You know what I'm saying?
Don't make them.
You gotta realize.
Don't make them pull the mask down.
This Cupid was. They tried to say he was defected in the factory, but you know what I mean. So they sent him to the hood, and he do his work in the hood. You know what I mean? He's the hood Cupid. You know.
He's from Brooklyn, but this Cupid is assigned to the New York City area. So
you know what I mean? This is exactly. We might have to. We're gonna have to give to a backstory, origin of Cupid and where he comes from.
They're gonna make a movie out of it.
He got a whole shebang, bro.
They're gonna make a movie out of this.
He got locked up before all that.
Cupid. Make a movie. It'd be probably millionaires.
A cartoon.
Yeah, there you
go. Like everybody hates Chris. Is like Cupid hates me. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get it right though.
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know, the whole point is just the idea that I've been playing with for the last couple of years. You know what I mean? And it just never panned out, or whatever time it would never work the way that it wanted to work. But this year, it just worked the way that I wanted to work. I always told myself that I wanted to do a project. Every project that I do, I always drop at least 2 or 3 songs on there that's geared towards the ladies, for the ladies, and so forth and so forth. But I always told myself I wanted to do a whole project of those, and yeah, here we are. We gonna make that shit work.
Yeah, it sounds dope. I want to move on to another little segment that we do around here. It's called "What's Your Issue," and that could be anything little or your world-ending issue of the day. So, Nam, what's your issue?
What's my issue?
What's your issue?
And I'm high as a motherfucker right now. I really don't have no issues, man. I'm jealous that my brother over there is smacking his face, whatever he's eating on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like my rice in there cooking right now. I gotta either tell my brother to turn it off. You know what I mean? Because you know I'm Chef Boy or Negro over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, now you know my issue. What's my issue? My issue is that I don't want to sound like the disgruntled rapper, but like a lot of people who don't do what the fuck I do. Like people, you know, it's either one or the other. You understand what I'm saying? You either over here and you worried about being the greatest at that, or you over here and you worried about being the greatest at that or being good at that. I gotta sit here and I gotta walk a fine line of trying to be great at 2 things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like fucking Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's my issue, and I don't get enough goddamn propers like MC Hammer used to say. You know what I mean?
No, that's a fact.
That's a lot.
You wanna know something? You're my brother. You're my brother. You're my brother. Used to call me, and he used to call me and be like, yo, fuck that. I used to call him like, yo, you all right? He used to be like, I used to have to call Seed off the ledge a couple of times, like off the ledge. He be on the ledge, like, man, fuck this. I'm jumping off. I'm not fucking with this rap shit no more. And I be like, man, fuck these niggas, man. You know, this, that, and third. But I understand him. I feel like I'm turning into the Seed of that he was. Like, fuck these niggas. These niggas don't appreciate me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't appreciate all that I put into this shit. I consume this shit. I breathe this shit. You understand what I mean? Like, I call him, I call other brothers that I know, John Jiggs, you know what I'm saying? My other brother, like maybe they understand me because they're the closest that Mike can understand. Like, I feel mad, I feel sick sometimes, because this is all I do, this is all I think of. This consumes every minute of my time.
But yo, you know what I mean? You know what? The problem and the thing that I really had to consume and understand was, unfortunately, our demographic, that's why we got to do a lot of work. It's more than the music. The music is easy, you know, but we got to do it like platforms like this. Like, we need more of these. Like, we need our own ecosystem to blow up our genre so that it gains attention. Because the problem is bruh, like, most of our demographic, 95% of our demographic is other artists.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'll be hate, but not intentional. It'll be misdirected hate. Like, they don't want to click on your shit because in their mind, it's like, damn, I just had a conversation with this nigga in 4 posts, we LOL'd or whatever. In their mind, you now are their competition because the same people that follow you follow them. So now, instead of taking that energy and making it positive for them, they look at it as hate, and if it throws off the ecosystem because it's like, yo, we're the roots, we're the underground. So the only way to grow is if the roots come together and grow. But if you separated and you not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not doing.
Nah, I'm with you. I follow you on 1,000,000%. This is why I don't gotta be on a Bad Seed project for me to feel like to champion it 1,000,000%, like it's my own. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I love. First of all, I love what you bringing forth. I love what you talking about. I love your subject matters. You are also a funny motherfucker online too.
Not me.
You are also a funny motherfucker too. But you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, though, it's nothing to champion the next man, man. I just feel like that's just gonna make you better, man. And like, I just want to be great, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know I want to keep those around me that want to be great. I want to be challenged by those that want to be great. I want to challenge those that want to be great to be even greater than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man said that to me just literally like 30 minutes ago. Yo, like, I need to come sit down next to you because you want to see people great.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? I want to see you great, yo. Like, my man Screw, shout out to Screw Jones. Like, he came through to do a session earlier. It was like pulling teeth, bro. Like, to get this dude to record the way that I wanted him to record, because I see it. You spit your verse, I'm breaking your verse down. How I'm going to record it? Okay, he need to punch in right here. I'm gonna punch him in right here. Maybe he don't need to punch in. He got this shit all the way. Like, but either way, I'm gonna see it and just follow me. Let me record you and make you great, bro. Like, you know, I just want everybody to be great, man. Because I know one thing, I ain't gonna stop until I am, yo.
Yeah. And that's one thing I could say about him, Brad. Like he's got an energy, like it's always a positive energy. Like, it's always positive. You know what I mean? Like, every time I kick it with him, it's always a good time. You know what I'm
Nah,
I'm
saying?
we
doing,
we
I'm
we
doing
we'll
right
bro
now.
get on the phone and be on the phone and look up. It's about like 2 hours. Like what the
Word,
fuck,
like, yo,
yo?
let me get off
And we
here.
might just be talking hip hop, like
Yeah,
just talking
yeah,
rap. Fuck it, we gonna talk about Ray and Ghost. Yo, you got Ray, you got Ghost, I got Ray. Like,
yeah. But you know what? You know what's crazy? Um, I it when I record with producers, that's part of my process too. Like I usually because I think that's part of the production, pre-production, is when you just
mm,
talk, when you just talk to the producer.
mm-hmm,
We could be talking about just regular life shit or whatever.
mm-hmm,
Often though, because we getting to know each other, and then that's like, okay, well, I got a vibe for him, so I know what to send him.
Mm.
Or you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like I always do that. Let me tell you, every album there's a producer on the album that I kind of latched to. This album, it was you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
we spoke more than I did. Not saying I didn't speak to none of the other producers on the project. Of course I did, but it was you this time. Four Finger Ring, it was Meg's. Um, the album before that, it was I think Team
Alpha.
Demo Alpha. I think it was Team Demo, and before that was Freak Show.
Yeah,
Like
I think
every
it was
album is
demo.
somebody that
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Every album I tap in. You know what I'm saying? Like I tap in and just
yeah.
kicking it. You know, with so and it's always organic. Like it's never that I pick. Like it's gonna
Right,
be.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
just a
always just
feeling.
Nah, I
organic.
feel you.
Yeah,
You run with that feeling.
yeah.
But Seed, what's your issue today?
Oh man, my issue. I got a lot of them, bruh. I think.
He said, "Man, you want to start
Yeah,
this?"
I got a lot.
Yeah, I got a lot of
Yo,
them.
Berto.
I think. Like where to start? You want to talk about musically? Um,
Mm,
I think that like I said, the underground is a beautiful place, man. But I think that I hate underground fans. Underground fans are worse
Mm.
than
you
Beyonce
want to know
fans.
something, yo?
Oh,
I don't mean to cut you. Go ahead.
hold on. They worse than Beyonce fans. Um, because and I'm saying this because I am an underground music fan.
Mm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's not that I'm pointing fingers at nobody. I'm just real enough to say it. They the bougiest, the most entitled. They feel that it's their opinion or whatever,
Yep.
and 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 if they don't think that it's dope, then it ain't hip hop. Like who the fuck is you to say what hip hop was?
Like,
Half of y'all
like,
wasn't even there and when Cool Herc and them through the party. You wasn't even there to even tell anyone who what hip hop is.
nah, that's a finesse.
Hip hop is whatever it is to you. You understand?
Exactly.
That's why I get upset when people have an issue with gangster rap. Like you'll see people type, "Oh, I'm so sick and tired of hearing about the gangster rap and the coke raps," and then don't listen to it.
Mm.
It's just
Well,
a
then
simple.
it
It's a genre of rap. You don't have to listen because you sound like you hating because people do like it. Just listen to the organic rap. We come from the era where you can like Tribe Called Quest and NWA.
Right.
You
Right.
didn't have to pick a side. But
that's a fact.
since you're picking a side, shut the fuck up about it. You understand what I'm saying? Because what it does is to an artist that's not mentally stable, because right now we're in a time where it's hard to really be yourself because you don't know what's gonna hit. So you got a lot of people just doing whatever. Artistic
Trying
free
shit. trying shit.
Artistic freedom is the greatest freedom in the world.
Yo,
That's why you start. People
you
be like,
just
yo,
said like two different things. You
people,
said like two different things that made me want to just.
People be like, yo, see, you've been on a run. No, you know why? Because I found artistic freedom. I don't care. I don't care what you think, what your
What you
opinion
think?
is.
What is
Yo,
gone?
I
No.
know it's fire. If you say it's not fire, you're hating. Like
Yeah, yeah.
how confident I am in it. You know what I'm saying?
And,
Yo,
and, and when he found that freedom is when we found out our friendship. Isn't that like ironic timing? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, like
Like
that.
really though, like really though. And I like to think like you said, like boom, right? All right. Now I want to add on to your issue, Lord, like. Cause I just seen something the other day that was beautiful, and it's also a part of what we had this conversation off camera before, and I don't give a fuck about how anybody else feel if they ever see this, but and I know you don't, but like you said, you don't consider Griselda and them underground no more. You
I don't.
understand? I mean, I you don't either, Brad.
Nope.
Really?
They're as mainstream as it gets right
I
now.
disagree. I disagree. I just think that what they doing is they mainstreaming. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing. I don't even think I would even say they mainstreaming. It
you
just
know
look.
what? But you
It's
know what?
underground. Just look big with a bigger
But you
look.
know
So
what?
because look, hold on. Because I still see the underground shit. Listen, I was on IG the other day, and I'm on each. I follow each and every one of them, and I'm watching them. I guess they on tour. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching them doing what they do, and I see it's still that underground in there. It's still the underground. The music obviously definitely is. That's why I'm like I definitely disagree on that. The music is it ain't nothing changed. If anything, it's gotten even more. Conductor is hard, like you know what I'm saying. They got even another producer. They don't even use Derringer like that no more. So the sound is even changed. You understand what I'm saying? Like. I'm a champion for them dudes, man. Like, so when I'm sitting there, I watch the beautifulness of that. Like I said, my point is saying that.
But you're saying it like them being commercial is a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
No. I don't think it's commercial. I just think that it's bigger.
But us saying that they commercial is a good thing. That means they graduated.
Even
That
if
means
you
they
did,
do
if
it.
you chose to say that.
And they're in there. You know what it is? It's like the inmates running the building. You understand what I'm saying? In
No, I
jail.
mean, I've seen a lot of brothers. I've seen a lot. It's one brother that's in the group. Every time somebody say something about Westside Gun, he be like, yeah, he ain't did nothing in a while. What are you listening to, bro? Like, dude, I don't hear nobody else's shit that sound better. Like, unless you're the ones that stand next to me, like I said, the John Jiggs or the Bad Seeds of the world, like, you know, give me something. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not even gonna go there. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of people mad at me at the end of this interview by the time I finish, man. But like, nah. But that part of it, and what you were saying, the latter part of what you said about what was you saying, Lord? I forgot. I forgot because I got caught up in it. But my point about bringing them up, I'm gonna end it up with like my point of bringing them up. Like I sat there and I watched them on IG and just to watch underground music because like it's underground music. At the end of the day, it's still underground music. Period. Quote unquote. Whatever way y'all want to put it, however you want to dress it. He's not Puff. That shit ain't Puff. He ain't Puff Daddy. His shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, when it becomes popular, it's pop music, bro. Pop music is commercial.
Nah, you're not gonna do that. No. Just because a nigga get a bag.
Yo, listen. You cannot give them a pass because you like their music. It is.
No, I'm not giving them a pass.
It is.
I'm saying I'm going off of our dialogue,
bro,
and our dialogue is basically this, bro.
Listen to me.
Just because they went and got a bag, look. It's still underground music, bro. The music at the core of what you listening.
It does not matter.
Yes. So just because he went and got a bag, it can't be underground no more.
Because they still make hip hop. It's still hip hop. Migos makes hip hop, but it's commercial.
Nah, they don't. That's not that. That's it. That's rap.
Not hip hop.
That's rap.
Yeah, that's if you break it down like from our era. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how it's looked
I'm
at
just
the
saying, my nigga, like
RIAA,
that's rap.
the
All that trap,
RIAA
all that
and
trappy,
Billboard,
all that trappy shit is
RIAA
not hip.
and Billboard and Media,
Yo,
which is the
Eric
era
Sermon
we
had
are
an
in
interview.
now.
Eric Sermon had an interview a couple years ago, and don't get me, I don't really even want to quote Eric Sermon, but Eric Sermon had an interview a couple of years ago, and I think it was around the time when Duke won the best rap shit,
Who?
fucking what's the fuck is his name? The Malone dude,
Post Malone.
yeah, he won the rap Grammy. The year that he won the rap Grammy, that's when they asked Eric the question, and he says it straight up and down, like them niggas, niggas need their own genres. Niggas need their own section. They shouldn't be considered probably hip hop, bro. Like
I
I don't think
agree.
they should be
I
considered
agree.
hip hop. Like
I
you
do think
know,
they need to segregate
that
it out,
shit.
but
You see how when you ask me a question, my instant response is
right.
nah, that's rap.
Because
You know,
you're
I
because
genuinely
you're
feel that in my heart. When you
because
say
you're
hip
hip
hop, I
hop.
think
But see,
you say
here's the
hip hop.
thing. Here's the thing with that. Here's the thing with that. You're hip hop. You're from the era. The problem is that everything. Remember that song back in the days? Everything must change. Nothing
But we
stays.
got to
Yo,
it's
bro,
up
bro,
to
bro, bro.
us
Hold
to
on,
teach
hold on,
them.
hold on. Bro, listen. Everything changes. Name one thing that don't change. And I want that,
Everything changed.
whatever it is.
Everything changed.
There's nothing in
Everything.
life that don't change. We got older. Hip hop didn't, bro. Hip
Wait,
hop
didn't
has
they say Twinkies?
hold
No,
on.
wait, don't Twinkies
Hold
don't go
on.
bad, do they?
Listen, hip hop has always been for the youth.
Yeah.
I will be 48 years old next month.
Mm-hmm.
I make the definition of what hip hop is.
Yes, you do.
However, I'm talking about as a 48-year-old, right? Now,
Yeah.
now, popular music is hip hop right now. At a time, it was gangster rap was pop music in the 90s. That was pop, bro. That shit was coming out going number 1, 2 on
The
Billboard.
Chronic was a pop album.
Bro, what?
No,
And it was
last
hip
year.
hop. What do
he
you
called it a
mean?
pop
Yo,
album
yo,
because
it was
it's a pop
popular.
album because of the sales, bro. Because of the bag it got.
I'm not talking about what the music is. I'm talking about how it's distributed.
Right. How it's distributed, how it's
How it's
perceived.
distributed, how it's categorized. I'm not talking about but bro, we talk about two different things. Because yeah, bro, come on, man. But we know but they was playing it in Nebraska, bro.
Yeah.
It's about perception of that Griselda's perceived by
I
the
guess
masses as a popular group. So
my perception of it is my perception of it is more about the texture than it is about who or what is listening to. You understand what I'm saying? It's more about the texture than it is who or what is listening to, how many numbers this guy and so forth and so forth. It's more about what that texture is. If it's some trap shit, it's some trap shit. I fuck with trap shit. I think 21 Savage, fucking Styles P said he tickles me pink. He says some shit that I be like, oh, I like that shit. You know what I mean? Because I can relate to it. It got that aggression in it, or whatever the case may be, that I can relate to. But you know, certain shit should just be what it is.
Drill music, they'll tell you it ain't hip hop. They'll tell you it's drill music.
Right.
Well, I've never heard a motherfucker not say that.
What? You never heard?
I never heard somebody do that before.
You never heard a drill artist call themselves a hip hop artist?
Nah.
Yeah, because they call themselves drill artists. They don't claim hip hop. They call themselves drill artists.
No, I've never even. You right? I've never. But you see 5E on those same platforms though.
Yeah, you know why? Because drill music is also pop. Listen, pop music, this is what happened. And this happened within the past 10 to 15 years, bro. We come from a certain era when it was set up a certain way. All the genres have morphed. There was a time when R&B music and hip hop, you couldn't tell what was what.
Right.
I'm not talking about the essence, the underground. That stays the same. That's why it is the underground. Because they play around in the pop markets. They play around there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, there was times where, bro, listen to the singing now. The singing is rapping. Now anybody
There is
feel
no
like
more
they singing.
foreigners. What is going? I was just saying that there is none. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Bro,
we're
real
gonna see the
talk.
return of that.
But
We're gonna
we
see
come
some of
from
that.
the
We're gonna
era.
see some of that shit.
We come from
Shameless
the
plug.
era.
You will see some of that on Cupid. Cupid hates me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all exactly how it's supposed to be done. But yeah, now
Yo,
you're right though.
we come from the earth, wind, and fire. We come from all of that. So to hear somebody that just woke up one day and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be a singer," and they start singing and put the auto tune on their voice or whatever, and sing rapping, and that's an R&B record. It's not a hip hop record. So what is it? They call it pop. It's popular. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. No
No, I'm
matter
gonna
how
keep it
much
honest
we
with you.
jump up and down and scream,
I'm gonna keep
it's
it
not
honest
gonna
with you.
change.
I feel like what they do with now, boom, taking your scenario and what you said. This dude jumped up today. He jumped through some auto tune on his voice, and now he's sing rapping. I think that they do that. Like whoever put it, whatever the category, it don't be about the sounds or nothing. They really base that off of what he looked like. Now, if he's a nerd or square John 1 9 to 5 look like, guy, like he gonna put him over here. He might be considered still a singer, just R&B singer. He just at a third. But if he has any type of street credibility or look like he's talking any type of this, that, and third, he's instantly put as a rapper.
Right.
That's really what it goes to.
But
Like,
it's fucked up. Like, yo, this shit has been happening crazy in the past 10 to 15 years, bro. It's implode. Yo, black music period is imploding. It's imploding. It's imploding. Like if you look at rock is pretty stabilized, bro. They have their genres that like they
that's what
intrigue you know
that's what
the alternative rock. That's what we need. You know what I'm
that's what
saying?
that's what the nigga what's the name was talking about, the boy Eric Sermon was talking about.
Yeah, because
like,
jazz too. Jazz got they breakdowns too. Our thing is they're not gonna let us have it. They're not gonna let
country
they're,
music.
they're not gonna let us have it because they want to eradicate us. They never wanted us here in the first place. Remember,
Exactly. Keep us all boxed up right there over there.
remember we was a fad. Yeah, we making money, but
That's why
everybody
that's why somebody like Post Malone can win Best Grammy or Best Rap, Best Hip Hop album, Best Grammy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because we're all bunched up in one box. Because
the shit is clear. That's why as artists, we've come to the realization, look, we're never gonna go platinum. That time is up. We ain't even gunning for that. I know me, I personally, I'm not
disagree
gunning
with
for
you.
that.
I disagree with you. I think that the world needs to hear. It's a much larger scale for the world that needs to. You should see a platinum single within the year or two. I think so. You have those records.
I believe that too.
Skinny Biggie,
I believe that too.
Skinny Biggie is harder than any artist. You put you
listen,
in anybody's category.
I believe
that's
that
harder
too.
than a lot of niggas singles.
But
shout out to anybody who's watching this right now.
I believe that too. But
Hashtag Skinny Biggie if you fuck with that.
I'm talking climate. It's real. Bro, I am sick. I have been doing this shit 30 years. I am not gonna sit here and wish upon a star, bro.
What did you just say a couple minutes ago?
Climate.
He's always, every time I'm on the phone with him, he's all positive. I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Yo, a million
happen,
people.
Niggas.
Yo, platinum is 1 million people buying your shit. Buying.
Yeah. I think and this is what, and it goes right back. I hate to go back to this conversation. You got underground rappers like Griselda and them, Rock Marciano. Rock's not underground no more, y'all. That's what y'all gonna say, huh? He more popular now than he ever been. Like,
nah, he don't count though. Like he's still
nah, fuck that, man.
He's still in the underground, bro. He's still the underground, bro.
He's almost teetering on the edge, though.
Yeah, he is.
He could fall over that edge.
Look,
and
man,
I think he
don't
chooses
do that,
to.
Brad. Don't put the guard there, man.
I think he chooses to. He chooses to stay there. I think he could if he wanted to, but because he had the major deal before. See, that's what I'm saying. Yo, when you start doing the major deals, you are no longer underground. You're not.
The milk. I told you already. We're gonna go all back into that. It's the texture for me. The texture. You can't. Right. You can't. It's the texture, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Once you go bring one of them in, you're and Rock Nation does not have underground artists' best interests at mind. They don't.
No. Absolutely
Records,
not.
Shady
but this
Records,
is why
Def Jam, they do not have underground artists' best
Shady
interests.
do. Shady does.
Who?
Royce and them, would they do a group? They was underground, bro. You're not gonna take that up from them, son. Like,
that was Eminem's man.
The group.
Who did he go get besides 50?
I'm talking about the group. Joel. No.
You talking about Slaughterhouse?
Yeah. There we go. Slaughterhouse.
Still, that was his man's. Like what? That was his man.
Regardless, you're not gonna put stipulations on nothing, man. We talk about that they did something with underground artists that was successful.
Cool.
It kind of all goes
that's your argument
into genres and subgenres.
No, Brad. Let him have that. That
all
ain't
right,
even what I'm mad at.
We're getting there to the point where we gotta wrap.
Yeah, Brad, we do this. Yeah, we do this on phone. This is what we do
all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
We're getting to the point where we're gonna have to wrap this up. So this is the point for shameless self-promotion. Nam, go first. What you got coming up? What do you got?
Yeah, man. Shows? We got this little project coming up. Me and Bassett, we working on, just doing something little. This is just a little quick installment. I asked him, he gave me a brilliant idea, and I just tagged him along on it. Well, since you told me, you might as well. Right? So yeah, this project coming out called Cupid Hates Me. This is gonna be dope. It's dropping on Valentine's Day. Like I said, it's underground hip hop, but it's geared for the ladies. It's towards the ladies. Something that you can play with your lady on that special day.
Yeah. Where can people find you at?
You can find me everywhere, man. In your baby mama's drawers. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Nah. But you can find me everywhere. You know what I mean? The real Nam Nitty on Twitter. Rapper/producer on Instagram, Nam Nitty on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You can find me a little bit everywhere.
You got that Bandcamp?
Nah, my nigga, man.
Yeah, Bandcamp, you know what I mean? Secret Society Entertainment. That's where you can get all the music, get all your exclusive gear, all of that shit from there. All of the back projects that we've dropped, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Max, Mad Max, he fresh home, you know what I mean? Secret Society Entertainment is a company that me and my brother started back in South Huntington, Long Island. Yeah, you can go find me on there too.
All right, word. See what you got coming up.
Man.
We already know.
Nothing, man.
We already know.
I'm retiring, man. I'm done.
See? Now he's retired.
Nam Nitty
he
just made me retire.
He fucked up and made me a friend. A nigga like me would never let that. Let me tell y'all, all y'all out there, I want to point right at the camera. All y'all that are bad C fans, just know that he fucked up by making a person like me. That'll never happen.
It's like two bad C fans out there that you talking to.
That'll never happen.
What are you talking about?
I'm one of them. Then how about that?
No, you're talking to two right now.
and my mama's the other one. So
You got a couple more.
Nah, I got man, there's a couple things. 6-Man Entertainment. We got Honey De Niro and Murder Megs. Their joint album HDXMM. That joint dropping real soon. She got a whole album produced by Team Demo. It's called Bitch. That joint's coming soon. I got a little, a little something, little follow up to the former to my last album, Four Finger Ring. Something Greater Than Myself. That's coming out on my birthday, February 6th. Nitty got some joints on there. I got Nitty on there, Team Demo, of course, Snow Goons, JR Swift, Stu, Murder Mags, Take Notes, it's crazy. And then I'm doing a project with JR Swift right after. I was in the process of working on a project with Bruce Caesar. Now, you talk about concept albums. I got a concept album that I've been working on quietly with Brutal Caesar that is fucking crazy. Like I don't think that y'all ready for that. I had to kind of push pause on it because while I was working on this new shit, like I wanted to give that some attention. Like I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because the records was coming out really good. So shout to Brutal Caesar. Shout to everybody, man. Shout to Jux Diamond. Shout to David Castro. Shout to Timmy Guns. Honey De Niro. Shout to you, Brad. Shout to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yo, I love this platform because we need more of this. Like I said, we need our own ecosystem. Like we need our own, not just the positive things with hip hop. We need our own negative things too, like TMZs. Right. We need those type things too, like who scandals on the underground rappers.
Can I give a shout out to those who, like Parker the Great, Parker. Shout out to Parker.
Yeah.
People like Parker. Shout out to Brutus Maximus. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to brothers like that, that really love the form and they're putting this shit that we love to the forefront, not that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
We working on building that ecosystem.
Yeah,
it's one thing I'm going to be trying to do for 2023 is we're going to try to branch out and bring more artists in to make their own content, and we'll put it out for you. We'll, podcast, we have the streaming service for people to use. Yeah. So we're going to be working with a lot of different people coming up this year and try to
heard that
bring some.
The Nitty show coming real fucking soon. You heard?
If you want to do it, we'll chop it up. We'll talk about it. We'll get it working because it's all doable. It's all doable. Like,
I'm telling you, I will watch it.
We got to build it. So
I would definitely watch it. Word up.
All right, fellas.
My brother always telling me I need to get my own show. He coming here right now. I'm surprised he ain't coming here right now. Like, what the fuck, nigga? I told you.
Fellas, I appreciate both of you for coming on. Nam.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Keep doing your thing, Seed, as always.
Valentine's Day.
Seed's coming back on, actually, to the podcast January 26th. We're doing a 6-man entertainment episode. It's going to be Seed, Honey De Niro, and Murder Megs. So tune into that one. Next week, we have Rusty Jux up in the house.
Shout out to
that's going to be a good one, too. So everybody tune into that. But again,
shout out to Rusty.
Thank you for joining us at the Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast.
Appreciate you for having me, man. Appreciate you. Everybody who checked in, man. Y'all have a blessed night, you heard?
Oh, yeah. Have a good night, fellas. Thank you so much.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.